What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and of course, I have some new news concerning Lennox Lewis. You know, Lennox Lewis had a lot to say, and he's had a lot to say about his fellow countrymen, including Anthony Joshua. But this here isn't concerning Anthony Joshua. It's actually concerning Tyson Fury. And surprisingly, Lewis did give his take on the fight. He thought that Tyson Fury was robbed. The draw was a reflection on the fact that he was not American and he should have won the fight. Now, it's ironic that, well, first, you know what? It's a reflection on what happened to him. Clearly that happened to Lennox Lewis when he fought Evander Holyfield, and they did the same thing. He dominated the fight, and they gave it a draw. So Holyfield got a gift draw. Holyfield was the A side. Supposedly that's what Wilder was, and even if he wasn't, because we really had a hard problem finding out who the hell was the A side, but it was definitely in his backyard. So a lot of rules applied, so he got a lot of concessions, okay? I can understand how Lewis felt. I bet you he could reflect on how it made him feel when that happened to him. Because Holyfield, in no stretch of the imagination, won that fight, the first fight. And actually, the second fight could have been more debatable, being a draw. But they got it right this time because they know the eyes of the world was watching. You know what I mean? And America didn't want to get that bad of rap when Lewis came back over to fight him again. Now, this is my counterpunch on this, on what Lewis had to say about it. How can Lennox Lewis want Anthony Joshua, of all people, to come over here to defend his titles in America when you got another guy that was the prototype, that was the example, that was the guinea pig for this type of shit, including himself? Okay? He has been in that same situation before. So how in the hell can he expect Anthony Joshua to come to America to fight Deontay Wilder? Because that's what he was conveying. That's what he was hinting at. Well, I think Anthony Joshua should come over here and be a star. He wanted Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to have a showdown in America. That fight should happen in the UK. Now he sees that. He should have saw that then. That just shows that how is he able to see that one man, being from Britain, from his home country, supposedly, beat the American fighter, and he has no problem with it. But at the same token, he wants this guy or he criticizes Anthony Joshua so harshly for not coming over here. You see what I'm saying? So that clearly sees that you, of all people, can make a clear distinction of who won the fight, and that's what happens when you come to America, okay, and fight away from your country. But you want to force Anthony Joshua over here to deal with that shit? I don't understand it. It's biased through and through. But of course there is an angle. Lennox Lewis is hired by BT Sports, so of course he would make that type of statement. He was at the weigh-in. He's employed. He's a part of BT. He's with Frank Warren. So anything goes. So he should be saying those type of things. But he's not alone. That's what makes it justified, because there's other people that felt Deontay Wilder, including myself, with my voice and my own opinion, thought Deontay lost. Despite the knockdowns. At least Deontay got the knockdowns. We got to give him that. Holyfield didn't get that shit. You know what I mean? It's understandable if Holyfield dropped him a couple times. Then you're like, he did drop you a couple times. But that didn't even happen. So, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy for Lennox Lewis to have that type of bias. And it really shouldn't even matter who the hell he works for or who he's affiliated with. He could see that shit with his eyes closed, that Anthony Joshua should not come over here, especially to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, if it was two British guys, Fury and Joshua, coming to Madison Square Garden to do a huge showdown, that would be different. But why would you even want that here? You should want that in Wembley. It's more appropriate over there. It fits. You see what I'm saying? It fits. So, you know, that's that. To support this argument, I'm going to send a link in the description box of Tyson Fury's interview on IFL. And it just shows you the comparison on how they did Lennox Lewis and his draw or his robbery over the robbery that they had on him with the Holyfield fight. You know, so stay tuned for that. Check that out too. And that explains a lot, you know, but Lennox Lewis, you know, he should know firsthand how it goes because it happens to him. And before he opens his mouth, he should realize that this particular fight is a prime example on why Joshua should not, I repeat, should not come over here to defend his title against Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? Because there's no guarantee that Joshua would knock him out. You know what I mean? Because stranger things can happen. Look at the Luis Ortiz fight, you know? But anyway, that's my take on it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Of course, please subscribe. There's many more videos to come. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.